I think this is a wonderful turnout for Marathon. I really do. I look around the crowd and I see people from the mines, firefighters, horse mill people, D&H, the drugstore, the hospital, every entity of this town. People are here supporting the displaced workers of MPI. Not just us, but the other members of the community. I just have a couple of things here I wrote down. I was asked to speak to you on how the closure of the mill affected me. I'm 54 years old. I've lived here for 48 years, worked for 29 years in the mill. Both my parents lived, worked, and died here. Both worked at the mill. They had a good life. My parents, like myself, volunteered many hours in the community, as well as many other people here have. This was the place to be, enjoy, and have a good life. Their grandchildren, my children, had to leave Marathon to find work through the economic times, with work more with less people, and of course modernization. Now I look at the families of Marathon leaving over the past couple of months. They're not leaving, well, pardon me, they are leaving because there's no work. But their grandkids probably will never come back here. So I think about those families, and I say to myself, so much for Tembec, the family-focused company. Thank you. Once again, our governments, both past and present, as well as the Canadian courts, have showed just how much they care about the little guy. Tembec, the so-called family-focused company, bought, used, and abused MPI employees. Yes. Then, through the government and the courts, the big guy wins again, being able to walk away from a numbered so-called company, MPI. Just 1 second. There we go. Now, where was I? The big guy wins again by being able to walk away from a so-called numbered company, MPI, and cast the employees to the curb just like a piece of garbage. Honesty, loyalty, commitment, dedication, long-term, and mostly respect is not in the mission statement, vision, goals, views, or objectives of Tembec, the family-focused company. Shame on you, Ministry of Natural Resources. Donna Cansfield, for allowing Buchanan to hire an independent contractor to cut wood on our limits, Marathon's limits, then sell it to a Tembec mill in Kapuskasing. Mr. Buchanan is still on the hook for at least 2 mills in Thunder Bay, where he has not paid the employees what they are owed, because he or his so-called numbered company has gone bankrupt.
You're right.
But more egg on the face of the Ministry of Natural Resources, Donna Cansfield. Well, Buchanan owes millions of dollars in stumpage fees. The ministry and the courts allowed the so-called family company Tembec to pay the stumpage fees of the wood cut off our limits for Mr. Buchanan. Shame on you again. Shame on you. I urge you people out there to do as a fellow worker and a friend of mine, Lloyd Breyer, did. If anybody has read the Mercury, Mr. Breyer wrote an article in there, and it states clearly how he feels. And I'm sure that each and every one of you feel the same as he does. So I urge you to write, email, call your MPPs. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how it's affected you, your friends, your life, and your family in Marathon, and the future of Marathon. Let them know exactly how you feel about the closure of the mill and the government decisions that they have made to put this situation in place. Thank you.